welcome in everybody. It's time for an update here. Exciting times at St. Joseph's Catholic Church in downtown Las Vegas. And a few things to talk about today. I'm sitting in what I affectionately call the war room here, the kitchen slash storage area for the parish. And a lot of items come in here, a lot of things get donated. They have to be sorted through, stored away and properly placed so that we can effectively use them in the operations. Few people, probably most parishioners are aware that the church has engaged for the better part of over 20 years in doing a daily feeding for the poor and indigent of downtown Las Vegas. And many times these are people that are unable to stay compliant within governmental programs or have limited transportation, don't have phones, lose track of dates and things like that. And the morning meal that's provided here Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. is in many cases the only hot meal, the only food many of these people are going to get in a day, in addition to bottled water, fresh fruits, also clothing that's put out there once a week, that people can take clothing that is suitable for them. So it's an ongoing operation, and there's probably many parishioners that aren't even aware that this goes on in the parish. You come to Mass, which is great, and you go home, and that's a beautiful thing. But in the meantime, there's a full-on operation going on here every week with volunteers cooking, volunteers serving, putting up tables and chairs, taking down tables and chairs. It's a continuous process, month in, month out, no matter what the weather is. And we had a 120-degree day here, record breaking in Las Vegas. It does not matter. If there's a weekday, then there will be food served here no matter what the weather is. So I wanted to make you aware in the parish of this if you're not aware, and also to ask your help. We've already been doing for the better part of a year solicitation through various YouTube channels and outreaches for people to donate food items, particularly canned goods and items that can easily be heated up or incorporated into larger dishes. So below this video you will find a link to Walmart and a link to Amazon, and both of them are wish lists, and they're items that we use a lot of here in the parish in doing our food service. Tried to keep it very simple and narrow it down to items that are used a lot and are the core basics, like chili and tomato sauce and refried beans and things like that. They're essential to the daily feeding going on here, and the list is always updated too. In wintertime, there's things like socks added in, hats and gloves and items like that. So we do try to change and update the list, and I've been in charge of that for about a year or so. And I would guess so far well over 1,000 pounds has been donated through those two links. So I'm asking you as parishioners, if you don't mind, to click those links below. And if there's one or several items that you would be willing to provide to the church for the feedings, that would be super appreciated. And I know I speak on behalf of Father Creer. Always gets a twinkle in his eye and a little glow on his face when we get that knock that there's deliveries to be made to the parish. In addition, there's several parishioners and kind people that stop by once a week after shopping at Costco, other places, with frozen vegetables, meats, and we're very appreciative of that too. If that's something you would like to do, the door is always here, and we would always welcome you. Part 2 of today's update has to do with Vision 2025, which is the upcoming parish hall here. As you know, you see me sitting in this cramped room. We do a lot out of this space, and at times it can be frustrating to try to get your hands on things. Some things have to be taken over by car to the warehouse. We just don't have a united place here that has meeting rooms, that we can have large meeting rooms that can hold 75 to 100 people, classrooms for CCD instruction. This room here gets set up for instruction on the weekends. It gets a lot of different use here, this particular room, but it would be very nice to be able to have a parish hall. In addition, that would have facilities for warming up and serving food. We would also have space inside, so in the event that we have this wretched weather of just brutally extreme heat or rain and cold and wind in wintertime, we have the ability to do feeding within the parish hall. Also, residence for priests here, which, you know, things are kind of spread out right now. So it's my hope these will be in the church or available from Father Career. There's donations that can be made online through the QR code and things like that. It's my hope that when you come to church, you will pick up or ask for one of these packets. And please participate in the parish hall, the final leg of fundraising, something needed on the order of about $600,000 or so. So we do have an English version as well as a Spanish version, and it's a nice brochure. It tells you what the purpose of the campaign is here. It also tells you why we have the need for a parish hall. And the good news is all the design work and all the approvals are already secured. We're ready to just start demo and moving. And here's the mission and feeding out on the parking lot. And as you know, Father Creer gives selflessly every day, and it'll tell a little bit about the church history as well as why we need your help for the parish hall. There's also various levels of giving that we want to make note on a plaque that will hang at the entrance to the parish hall. Society of St. Joseph, if you can donate $100 to $499 level. The benefactors of St. Joseph's, which will be $500 to $999. And then the cornerstones of St. Joseph, contributions of $1,000 to, well, up to any amount that you're kind enough to donate. So I hope that you will check out the brochures. Please ask Father Creer. I've asked him to keep a supply of these at the back door as you enter into the church. Take one home. It has a space to make a QR code. You taking your camera, it'll go to PayPal specifically to the building fund. Also, there is an envelope that's inside of it that's already pre-addressed Vision 2025 campaign that will come right to the church. Whew, that's a lot to cover off today, but that's pretty much the update. Surviving in the heat here, moving a lot of food and items, clothing through on a weekly basis. And once again, if you're able to help, it would be very, very appreciated. Also, if you're able to volunteer and help out at the church, Father Creer is always looking for volunteers for various projects. Just stop by and see him after Mass or buttonhole him and tell him that you're willing to help. It would be really appreciated. On that note, please give a thumbs up to the video, share it out to other members. I'm really excited to think about the Vision 2025 and having a very large parish hall that's going to have so many different things inside of it. It's just going to be from moving from this 700 square foot facility to a 9,000 square foot 2-story structure. 3,000 square feet of general purpose room, instructional classrooms, lodging, room rentals for Associated Church, a library and museum to showcase some of the items here, a food pantry and food prep room. It will be amazing. So once again, thanks for watching, and God bless, and please find it within your heart, your generosity. It is greatly appreciated. This is a very special parish. Boy, do I know that. Thanks for watching, everybody.